put that comforter back in the dryer because it wasn't fully dry. Hey guys, I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'll be right back. Yep, these are the IROC Mega G's, and these are the IROC Vipers that I'm going to bring tomorrow. I offered them up, and Eddie said, yeah, bring them. That's the cakes, right? The cornbread. Sorry guys, I wanted a cup of coffee. I'm tired. All right, so yeah, I already kind of got these all ready. New pickup shoes. I cleaned everything, so these are all good to go. I'll put them on the track for a few more laps. I had a heck of a time getting this blue car working good. I went through like 3 different chassis. But I think they run pretty good. They have level 42 magnets, some better tires, stock rear end. I put a Viper Razor front end on them. So I'm not sure which cars they're going to want to use, but they can choose which. So I got those. Oh, okay. Sounds good, Patrick. Hey, Scott. Hey, Adam. Sorry, I think I saw you were trying to go live. I didn't realize you were going to go live tonight, but hopefully I'm not going to be on too late. Hey, Matt. So yeah, these are pretty much stock. Well, they're not stock, but they have a stock armature. I did put the max traction magnets, independent front end, a little bit lower tire. I think these are 438 rear tires, and I do have a set of tires with stiffer albino, firmer tires. If they want to go with the firmer tires on the routed track, we could always swap them out if they choose to use these cars. I don't know which ones they're going to want to use. I even have another set of IROC bodies if we want to change them out to these 917 bodies. Hey, Rich. Oh, you're wiring the track. I wanted to see that. Dang it. Well, I'm not going to be on long. Maybe we could both do a live feed. Anyway, I've already tuned these all up as well, so these should be good to go for tomorrow for the IROC race. So that's what's in this case, all Aroc. I do want to take these for one final lap when I'm ready to test my cars tonight. We'll run them. But what I wanted to do, you going live at 8:30, Rich? That's fine. I should be done by then. That's my AFX case from when I was a kid in the 80s, believe it or not. I've had that all these years. I just want to tune up my actual cars that I'm going to be racing real quick. So I have four Fusions. I have two ceramic super stocks and two spec racers. I also have this Viper spec racer that runs really good. So I'm going to have to see how this runs on Al's track tomorrow. But more than likely, I'm going to go with my Fusions. But this this Viper with the 260 RPM hubs with these purple tires is actually a pretty good combo, and this car handles really good. It's neck and neck with my Fusions on my track anyway. So we'll see. So I've already tuned up this car. I cleaned it. This is a new build, so this car really doesn't have much time on it. Didn't take me really long to clean this up. I just kind of polished the pickup shoes and oiled it. This has 422 tires on it. That was on this car. This is another ceramic super stock car that I bought used. This actually has the hood system, whereas these three Fusions are all N-Bell. This car runs real good too, so I got to see. This is the rear end that came with my kit. This rear end was actually on this car, but I like this little bit lower tire on these red silly sponge tires compared to the ones that came with the kit. So I'm going to swap the axles back and forth on these two cars tomorrow and see which one handles better. But they basically have the same size front tires and everything else is the same. So like I said, this one's pretty much done. So I want to real quick, I won't spend too much time, but I want to clean up the pickup shoes. I want to see how these look. They don't really look like they need to be replaced yet. None of my ceramic super stocks have a lot of time on them. They always do that race last, and it got so late in the day last time that I didn't get it. I actually left before that race because I had such a long drive home. But tomorrow I'm hoping to stay for all of the races, all four races. Yeah, so the first race we start with is the IROC race. Then we do box stock. I'm going to be racing this HC Super 7 chassis tomorrow in box stock. So I'm going to clean this up and oil it. Hey, Mayor. Hey, Kenny. Hey, Mike. I have the big one too, but I bought that one used, the bigger AFX case. You gonna go live, Rich, when you get that new controller? Like the Viper chassis better than the Fusion, really? Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to see how that goes. Well, I have plenty of Vipers, although I don't have a ceramic super stock Viper, so my ceramic super stocks are going to be one of these two Fusions. Well, it is a Viper track, so I guess it likes the Viper cars. Although I have a Viper track, and my Fusions do seem to handle a little bit better than the Vipers do. Luke, I don't normally film when I'm actually racing because I get so involved in the race and marshaling. I film a little bit. Like I might film a couple of heats when I'm not racing, but they do live stream the event, I think, on Facebook. So hopefully they'll have the live stream up. But I'll try. I'll try and get some footage. Hey, Mike. Hey, Luke. I don't know. It's I don't I use this. I use a solid state controller, so it's not really about ohms. It's it has the adjustable sensitivity. It's different than when you use a fixed ohm. But the Fusions are all 6 ohm cars, so they're not really low ohm cars. I mean, they're 5.8 ohm hot stock armatures. So probably like if you were using a Parma controller, you would want to use like a I don't know, like a 30 or 40 ohm resistor. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna clean these pickup shoes real quick. Mine's a little heel heavy. Got a little bit of a gouge there. Still not that much wear though. I mean that commutator actually looks pretty clean. Give it a little oil. Hey Bill. Try to oil sparingly. Especially in that front bearing, bushing. I try not to get too much oil in there because you don't want it to get up in your brushes and stuff. Put a little oil on the gears. A little on the rear axle here. Dab them. All right. They're confiscating. Is that going to be your roadblock, Patrick? Are you going to be dressed up as like a state trooper? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the mayor's show too on Sunday. Be nice. I'll be able to relax because my racing will be over. I'll need Sunday to recuperate. Slot car sniffing dogs. That's funny. See how this looks on the block here. That one shoe is definitely a little heel heavy. Gonna have to. They both are actually. What I like to do is I just kind of push down a little bit on the heel, and it kind of pushes up the. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not showing anything that anybody else doesn't know. At least that race is with me. I'm not worried about that. I don't like how the shoe is sitting, so gonna get a little tweak. I don't want to bore you guys, so if this takes too long, I could always do this later. I still don't like the way that. Let me see something. I might just put new shoes on that. Yeah, see, that one sits nice. That thing's nice and flat. It's that one too. This car looks good. This is the one I just built the other day though, so this car doesn't really have much run time on it either. Oh, it's touching the rails. It's just this particular one is not. It's a little heel heavy. In fact, you could even see the grooves that are in the heels of these pickup shoes. I might just see if newer shoes take care of it. I got some new, actually that one's not new. Yeah, these are new. I'm gonna see how a new shoe looks on this. These Fusion shoes don't normally require too much, and they're usually pretty good. Too much tweaking, really. Yeah, that looks better. Still a little bit though, like the top of the shoes. That's better. Yeah. I guess I'm putting new shoes on this one. I'll throw these other shoes in the back in the bin though, because they're still good in the pinch if you really need some. I know, but I don't like to spend too much time on one thing. I try to show a bunch of different things if I can. Let's see how this other shoe looks. Yeah, that one looks good. Yeah, it's a tiny bit. I gotta adjust this one too. Hold on. All right, that's better. Yeah. All right, that'll work. Let's see what this thing looks like on the dyno. I don't know if you guys could even see the dyno. Four, 3 and climbing. 4, 4. I'd say that's running pretty strong. 4, 5. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. What body did I have on? I had this body on here. The mare should like this body. You know, the Gulf colors. Although this is pretty beat up. This has gotten some use, this body. You can see all the paint is chipping off. This rail height is 0.12. Kind of like what a Viper track is at. This is pretty similar to my track. All right, this car, this is one I just built as well. This really doesn't need too much work. I haven't actually raced this car since I've built it, so I'm just gonna clean the pickup shoes real quick on this. Give it some oil. And this one will be done. Come on. No, I don't need to re-roll the rails before every event. Pro 4 cars that we use, they're not super strong magnets, so they don't cause that problem. We're not like running Neo cars or anything like that. Although it might be kind of fun if we raced like a CMPM, like a Pro 10 class. That would be probably crazy. Yeah, that's going to be my next project. Is I want to glue my rails in as well. Right now, they're not. Only a few spots are glued in. I don't really ever have any problems until I take my Neo cars. I would never run level 52 Neo cars on my track because it would definitely pull the rails up. Because my level 35 Neo cars already pull my rails up to a certain extent. So. Yeah, if you want to run those cars, you definitely got to have the rails glued in. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put new shoes on too. It's race day. Got to put new shoes on for race day. Especially this car, it's one that I definitely want to race. I don't know who put so many used shoes back in this bin. Must have been me. I'm the only one that goes in here. But I'm a cheapskate. I never throw anything out. Unless the pickup shoe's got a hole worn through it. I was going to say that looked like a 4x16 track. Yeah, that seems to be a good overall size. Not it's big, but not like super big. I wish I could have gone 16 in here, but it just wouldn't fit. But that was the size that I wanted. All right, that looks good. See how this looks on the block. Oh yeah, that looks good. Nice and level. So's that one. Let's give this thing some oil too. All right, let's see what this thing does on the dyno. There she goes. Didn't have a good contact. again. I might actually break this car in for a little bit more. This is a really new end bell, new brushes. All right. I think I'm gonna run the Wizard body on my Wizard Fusion. And I also have another purple Wizard on my ceramic Superstock. So those are going to be my main cars. These two guys for the ceramic Superstock and Spec Racer. So wish them luck. Hey, Dal. Doug, yeah, I run silver pickup shoes. This Viper has silver shoes, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not sold that they make that huge of a difference. And to be honest with you, once I run out of the silver shoes, I'm just going to stick with the copper or brass, whatever the hell these are. I don't think there's a huge difference. And the coating, where the silver coating wears off so quick. I mean, you can see it's actually a copper underneath. So, some guys like them. I'm sure, the silver is supposed to be the best conductor. So if you want to run them, if it makes you feel better, go for it. Me personally, it's not like I put the silver pickup shoe on and go, oh my God, that car is amazing now. That's not the case. Trying to catch up on these comments here. Sorry, guys. See you, Rich. Yeah, gold plated. I don't use gold plated. Gold's actually a worse conductor than copper, so. Yeah, you can't go wrong with with the copper. Just clean them if they look like they're getting tarnished or dirty. This little tool here, this like rubber wheel, does a great job of cleaning the pickup shoes. All right, last car. I just want to tune this thing up real quick. Well, last Fusion. That one's ready to go. Sounds good, Keith. Yeah, I'm just gonna put new shoes all around for tomorrow. All right, Pat. Oh, sorry, I hit the camera. All right, Patrick, I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'm going to try and get there for 10 o'clock, which means I got to leave here by around 8 o'clock because it's almost a 2 hour ride for me. Come on. I will, Patrick. I'm going to make sure I have my radar detector going and watch out for you and your silicone sniffing dog. Ah, come on. Stupid thing. These pickup shoes are a little bit of a pain because they have such a small clip part that likes to pop out when you push them down. It's not like a Viper where you can push the end on the hanger in second. Well, I'll show you on the Viper, although I might have bent the tabs on those Vipers, so I might not be able to do that, but all right, let's see how this looks real quick. Yeah, that looks good. And this one just needs a little tweak. Looks good. Give this thing some oil. Let's see what this one does on the, this is one of my older Fusions. Still think it runs pretty strong. Yeah, not as strong as my, there it goes. Need to let it warm up. I thought they were all hitting over 4. All right, so that's my backup spec racer. This can be my primary car, although I'll test them both tomorrow during practice and we'll see actually which one runs better. But on my track, I know which ones have the slight advantage, so I'm going to start with those. But we'll see. You never know on race day. I had my cars last time running on my track. I mean, I thought they were great. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be good. But man, when I got to those tracks at Bowling Green, they didn't handle like I thought they would. So I'm gonna put some new silver. Actually, I need the lower profile, my LP low profile shoes, because I have a lot lower front tire on these. That one's used. These two look good. I also have silver BSRT, silver springs in here. But on these Vipers, you could put the front end in first. And just kind of put it over the spring. Just push it down and it clips right in. So they're really easy to put on. And again, you just sit that over the clip, push it down, and it pops right in. Let's see how these look. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, that one looks really good too. So the Viper pickup shoes are usually pretty good right from the start as well. This is a pretty new build as well. This is a new armature in here. This was actually a ceramic super stock car, but it just never ran as good as my 2 ceramic Fusions, so I turned it into a spec racer. I swapped out the ceramic magnets for some Palmer Pro 4 magnets. Oh, why did I do that? I didn't mean to take that out. Actually, I put a flange, just a bushing in this particular car. A little bit of oil. All right, let's see how this Viper's running. Yeah, that car sounds good too. This car runs really good. I'm pretty happy with this car. Got my little steampunk body for this one. The gears. I think this is a pretty cool body. All right, last car is this Super 7. Clean these shoes. Looks pretty good. Clean this one. Those actually look, they don't look too bad. Pretty straight. Probably use a little. These are a little bit heel heavy as well. I could see the slots in the pickup shoe by the heel. That's better. Give us a little bit of oil. I guess to oil this rear bushing, you really got to kind of pop the oh no, I can just take the magnet. I mean the magnet cover. That's pretty accessible. Oh, I was thinking of the SRT turbo cars have that little kind of clip that you have to pop out that I always end up breaking. I sure do wish I could pin this axle. It has holes for to put pins, but for box stock it has to be stock. So since it doesn't come with pins, you can't put pins in it. They do let you change out not only the tire, but I actually put dual flanged hubs on here. And I put lower profile tires to bring this down a little bit. You could actually see it. It actually is a low rider in the back. but you have to have the stock front end. So I don't want to go too low because I think it affects the handling of the car. I like to try and keep the car as level as possible. But if I don't bring it down some, then I lose I lose the traction big time with the stock tires that were on here. I did pretty good with this car in the last race, although I lost out to 2 SRTs. All right, I think that's it. That's it for tuning up. So give me a minute. I'm gonna put some stuff away, and then I'm just gonna run some laps. If you guys want to stick around for that, more than welcome. Oh, you know what I didn't check? Although I know my cars are all legal in the tech block, but they need to be able to slide through here with the body on them, actually. Perfect. Very good. Yeah, perfect. You know, I'm not sure about this Super 7. No, the body doesn't fit through, but that's not my fault. Gonna have to just do the chassis. But yeah, chassis fits. All right, that's good. Just give me 2 minutes. Oh, you know what I wanted to show you guys? I had one of the guys that was watching my videos, one of my subscribers, he sent me, he makes these aluminum hubs. He wanted me to kind of test them out, let him know what I thought of them. They're actually dual flange press-on hubs. They're not threaded or screwed on. They're actually pressed on. They look pretty nice. I haven't run any laps with them yet, but the weight is very similar. They weigh almost like this weighed like 1.8 grams. This weighed 2 grams, so 1.9 to 2 almost. So the weight was very similar. I don't think I would ever race these at a club level, but if you want to add some nice looks to your car, these are pretty cool. And he put these on a standard Viper. So I'll probably do a video on these, and I'll run them, compare the. He actually sent me a standard Viper rear end and this to put in my car, so that was nice. I'll show you guys my this is my little case. This is all that I bring with me on race day. I'm pretty minimalist. I bring this one case with me. I have a little rag in the top. I can fit my controller up here. You know, my wheels, my meters and stuff, my tech block, oil, magnifying glass. And then I have just these 4 drawers. Let me bring this down a little bit. My main cars here. These are the ones we were just working on. I have another drawer that I could bring 6 more cars in. Actually, I could fit 2 cars in here, so I could really fit 8. I could bring like 16 cars with me if I wanted to. And then I have my tools in here. And I use this top one for all my spare parts, extra pickup shoes, tires, axles, springs, yeah. Anything that I might need for an emergency repair. But that's it. That's all I bring with me. All right, see if I can get a view of the track over here. Just gonna do. I'm not gonna do a lot of laps, but I just want to run the cars, make sure they run okay. I'm sure they will. We'll see. I want to look at those IROC cars and make sure those are running good. Stand. I need a better stand for this camera. It's hard to angle it. Hopefully you guys can see. Oh, what do you guys think of my my new hat, my FX Racing hat? Actually shows different on the. Could actually go lower like this. All right. So these are the 4 IROC cars. Just want to run these real quick. These are the Mega G Plus cars. Oh. That one runs pretty good. just have to do. See how these Vipers run. Yeah, it'll definitely be a much faster IROC race if they want to use these Vipers. Yeah, these all run good. Alright. My ceramic super stock car. Yeah, that one's good. Alright, I think everything's running good. I think I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight, guys. Gotta get up early tomorrow. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me who did. And if you can tune in tomorrow, check out the Florida HO Racers Association Facebook page. I think they'll be streaming the race. Yeah. You guys still with me? I haven't seen any comments in a while, so I'm not sure if not sure who's still on. It says 14 watching, but I don't see any new comments in a while. You guys still there? No, okay. Just a quiet crowd. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off for tonight, and maybe on Sunday I'll be on when the mayor's on Sunday, so I'll let you guys know how I did Sunday. I'll comment during the mayor's live show. All right, thanks guys. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. We'll talk with you guys soon. All right.